Hey everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Good morning. Well, morning where I'm at anyway. Actually, it's early afternoon. But anyway, I figured I'd make this video before I go to work. In a few hours before I go to work. I just figured, hell, I'm going to jump on here and make a video. And that video is about friendship and marriage between men and women. Now, for those who don't know, yeah, I'm divorced. I've been divorced over, a little over a year now. It was March of 2024 when I got divorced. And before that, the marriage just fell through. It was just a dead bedroom, constant nagging, constant mockery, a lot of verbal abuse. It was just out of control. Caught this person I was with for 8 years, basically, cheating on me. Found pictures on an iPad. Isn't that nice? That your son brings up. Because, anyone doesn't have an Apple device, all the devices in the house, iPhone, MacBook, whatever, iPad are all connected. But what angers me is, now, I don't know, I'm not going to go into too many details about it, but I'm in a situation where there's a female that I'm talking to. She's in a, whatever, I don't know. I'm not going to go into it, but kind of giving mixed signals. But they always tell me about their problems. And I was thinking to myself, do you want to be the simp in this situation anymore? Do you want to really extend your heart and your trust and your shoulder, basically, so some woman can cry on it, be your friend, and you really think for 1 minute there's no ulterior motives to that? That's with any man. You could bash me in the fucking comments, say whatever the fuck you want to say. That's with any man, unless you're gay. And that's a whole completely different story. But that's with any man. Biologically, men are wired to get with a woman, have children, have a family. That's how it is, even at a subconscious primal level. But for me, who's been in, this person also is divorced. But for me, it's a woman rather. But for me, do I just keep going on and on and on, extending my friendship, extending my time and my energy? Now, it's not like, you go to this person and bombard them with messages or act too overly sappy or act too overly desperate. No, you don't want to do that. That just turns any woman off. That's just not, They respond, great. They don't, well, I got shit to do in the day anyway. But I'm just thinking to myself, do I even proceed with this? And I got a good buddy on YouTube. His name is VDev Campbell. And I've known him for many years. I'm glad his YouTube channel is finally picking up some steam. I've been seeing his videos lately. I believe his last video was about rejection and women and all that. And I'm sorry if my mind is a little bit foggy right now. I got up at 5 in the morning and drove my son to school, which is about an hour away, to get him back to his mom as well, and came back up to where I live. But yeah, women are always playing some type of fucking game. And from 10 years ago, okay, about 10, 20, about a decade ago, a little more, when you went up on dating apps, even my ugly ass, I could get women. I've gotten multiple women from dating apps. Multiple women. If it wasn't, for dates, for sex, for whatever. But now you go onto these dating apps. You get no messages, no nothing. You got to be a top tier type of guy. Even the top tier men are having trouble getting women. And then when you do get a woman, they're already taken. And, we got to talk to them. They got to talk to you about their problems with their boyfriend instead of hashing it out between themselves. They got to let everyone else know. And they want you to be the shoulder to cry on. when you know good and goddamn well that you're going through your own pain and your own trauma and your own problems. And it's kind of annoying. Really is annoying. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I do like this person as a friend, but hopefully, I mean, whatever happens, happens. But I'm just always thinking to myself, gosh, do you even want to proceed with this? Do you want to go back through the heartache and the pain and the suffering? Do you want to be re-traumatized? I know it sounds cliche. I know it sounds cowardly. It sounds like a pussy. It sounds very childish in a way even. I'll be the first one to admit that. But it just seems to me, again, you're opening old wounds. And I don't want to go into a whole personal thing here right now because I don't have the time or the energy for it. But I have a lot of wounds from my past relationship, okay? And it just seems like to me, whenever a woman comes up to you, you don't get your hopes up, but you know, you might have something. They keep saying, oh, we have a lot in common, I have a lot in common. Giving mixed signals, it's I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm not an expert, okay? I'm not one of these red pill guys either. I'm not any of that. But it truly is getting tiring out there in the dating scene when you want and crave a meaningful connection. You don't get that, but when you do get a connection, it's only to be used as an emotional tampon. That's what I call it. It's an emotional tampon. You're the emotional tampon. In this case, I don't know what to do. Maybe, I know I didn't go into a lot of detail explaining it. I didn't really get into depth, but for me personally, it's all so tiring. There's so much stuff I'm going through in my life right now. There's so much pain. There's so much hurt. There's so much mental and physical. I mean, I've gained weight. I got to lose weight. Physical damage. There's been financial damage. And you just grow tired of it. I'm to the point now with this person, I'm brutally and exceedingly honest. I'm honest about my thoughts. I don't beat around the bush. I don't do anything in a roundabout manner with which most women like. They want you to sugarcoat everything. I'm not sugarcoating anything anymore. Those days for me, sugarcoating and being a nice person, if you want my opinion's going to come to you straight like that. If you don't want it, then don't hear it. But that's me. Over the past 10 years, I've grown as a person. I'm nearly 38 years old now. I'll be 38 in May. And as a father and as someone who works, and as someone, I just don't have the tolerance anymore to be sugarcoating anything, especially with women, especially when it's something that, you know, you hope to become more other than a friendship. And I guess that's about it, really. I mean, you know, even if this gets a few views, I'll be happy. And if anyone wants to comment, let me know. And fellas, I just say this one thing before I go. Don't be the sucker. Don't be the simp. Don't be the emotional tampon. If she's not interested, then just move on. There's no use to being friend zoned at all. It's not worth your time. She certainly won't care. And your emotional and physical health will be a lot better for it. So, thank you all for your time. Until the next one, hopefully I'll be making more videos. Get the ball rolling again. God bless. See you guys later.